Today, children, we're going to hear about Goldilocks and the three bears. Let's see what this is all about. Goldilocks and the three bears. Once upon a time, there were three bears who lived in a little house in the wood. Father Bear was a very big bear. Mother Bear was a medium-sized bear. And Baby Bear was just a tiny little bear. Oh, what a beautiful house, children. And that's where the bears lived, in the forest. There's an ant crawling on our book. One morning, Mother Bear cooked some porridge for breakfast. She put it into 3 bowls. There was a very big bowl for Father Bear, a medium-sized bowl for Mother Bear, and a tiny little bowl for Baby Bear. There's the 3 bowls. Oh, and look, big bowl, medium-sized bowl, and Baby Bear's bowl. And there they are. There's the kettle on the hob. And Baby Bear's got his bib on. He's waiting for his porridge. The porridge was rather hot, so the 3 bears went for a walk in the wood while it cooled. There's the bears going nicely for a walk. Mummy and Daddy Bear holding hands. Now, at the edge of the wood, in another little house, there lived a little girl. Her golden hair was so long that she could sit on it. She was called Goldilocks. On that very same morning before breakfast, Goldilocks went for a walk in the wood. And there she is, Goldilocks with her beautiful long hair. She's going for a nice walk. Soon Goldilocks came to the little house where the 3 bears lived. The door was open and she peeped inside. No one was there, so she walked in. Look at that long hair. Isn't that beautiful? Goldilocks saw the 3 bowls of porridge and the 3 spoons on the table. The porridge smelt so good, and Goldilocks was hungry because she had not had breakfast yet. There's the porridge steaming away. So I wonder what she does. Oh, Goldilocks picked up the very big spoon and tasted the porridge in the very big bowl. It was, too hot. Then she picked up the medium-sized spoon and tasted the porridge in the medium bowl. Oh, it was too lumpy. There she is tasting the hot porridge from the big bowl. And then she picked up the tiny little spoon and tasted the porridge in the tiny little bowl. It was just right, so she had eaten it all up, and soon it was all gone. Uh-oh, she ate up all the porridge. Then Goldilocks saw 3 chairs, a very big chair, a medium-sized chair, and a tiny little chair. She sat in the very big chair. It was too high. She sat in the medium-sized chair. It was too hard. Then she sat in the tiny little chair. It was just right. Uh-oh. But was the tiny little chair just right? No. Goldilocks was rather too heavy for it. The seat began to crack and then it broke. Oh dear! Goldilocks had broken the tiny little chair, and she was so sorry. Uh-oh, look at the legs are breaking everything, and she's falling down plop on the floor. Next, Goldilocks went into the bedroom. There she saw 3 beds, a very big bed, a medium-sized bed, and a tiny little bed. She felt tired and thought she would like to sleep. Oh, look how big that bed is. She is tiny compared to that bed, isn't she? I think that's Daddy Bear's bed. So Goldilocks climbed up into the very big bed. It was too hard. Then she climbed up onto the medium-sized bed. It was too soft. Then Goldilocks lay down on the tiny little bed. Oh, it was just right. And soon she fell fast asleep. And there's Goldilocks fast asleep on Baby Bear's bed. Soon the 3 bears came home for breakfast. Father Bear looked at his very big porridge bowl and said in a very loud voice, "Who has been eating my porridge?" And Baby Bear wants to have a look. Look, he can hardly reach the table. Mother Bear looked at her medium-sized porridge bowl and said in a medium-sized voice, "Who has been eating my porridge?" Baby Bear's bending over the table to have a look. Baby Bear looked at his tiny little porridge bowl and said in a tiny little voice, "Who has been eating my porridge and has eaten it all up?" Oh, he's got a tear in his eye. He's crying. His porridge is gone. Next, Father looked at his very big chair. "Who has been sitting in my chair?" he asked in a very loud voice. Then Mother Bear looked at her medium-sized chair. "Who has been sitting in my chair?" she asked in a medium-sized voice. Uh-oh. Then Baby Bear looked at his tiny little chair. "Who has been sitting in my chair and broken it?" he asked in a tiny little voice. Oh dear, Baby Bear's sitting on the floor crying big tears. His chair is all broken. Next, the 3 bears went into the bedroom. Father Bear looked at his very big bed. "Who has been lying on my bed?" he asked in a very loud voice. Mother Bear looked at her medium-sized bed. "Who has been lying on my bed?" she asked in a medium-sized voice. Baby Bear looked at his tiny little bed. "Here she is!" he cried, making his tiny little voice as loud as he could. "Here is the naughty girl who has eaten my porridge and broken my chair. Here she is." Oh, Mummy and Daddy are looking at the little girl. Goldilocks fast asleep. I wonder what they say. At that sound of their voices, Goldilocks woke up. When she saw the three bears, she jumped off the bed in fright. She rushed to the window, jumped outside, and ran quickly into the wood. Look, she's jumping out the window, and her hair is flying all the way behind her. By the time the three bears reached the window, Goldilocks was out of sight. The three bears never saw her again. And what did Daddy Bear do? Daddy Bear fixed Baby Bear's chair. Mummy Bear cooked some more porridge. And I think they all sat down to a very late breakfast and chatted all about the visitor who came to visit them. And that is the end of that story. Thank you for the fairy tale.